While there's signs of spring all around outside, we continue our indoor renovations. This room used to be a guest room and will now be converted to the nursery or the baby's room for when he arrives in a few weeks. The design will match our son's room, so white trim, white doors and white windows with light gray on the walls, but in addition we will close the door to the left of me in this shot, which right now leads to the secondary bathroom, which the boys will have to share. The other thing that's unique about this room is this giant wallpaper mural behind me, which we'll have to remove. And just like in the other room, I start by marking and cutting the holes for the recessed lighting into the ceiling. By the way, this is going to be a pretty slow video that shows a lot of the detail that goes into doing a job like this and why it ends up taking more time than you probably planned, even though there's not something super technical that's part of this project. So if you're looking for quicker cuts and a reveal at the end, then this is probably not the video for you. The shelving from the closet gets moved down to the basement temporarily. I guess this is what people on TV get all excited about when they talk about demo day. Here it doesn't involve any sledgehammers or jumping through drywall, just pulling out some nails and removing some of the trim around the door. So back to the wallpaper mural. We got this kit that consists of this tool that kind of punctures the wallpaper, then a liquid that you're supposed to apply that I guess dissolves the glue, and a scraper which eventually will scrape the wallpaper off of the drywall. Having lots of punctures and really soaking the wallpaper thoroughly makes the job a little bit easier, but all in all, it takes a long time and it creates a giant mess. Also, I ended up having to put a glove on because this liquid was pretty aggressive on the skin of my hand. I bring drywall sheets and studs in order to close the door to the secondary bathroom. Now, with the studs in place, the drywall sheet is ready to be mounted. Something that really paid off in the other room was doing a thorough job covering the floor. With as much painting as we have planned, it's just the best way to protect the carpet and to not constantly be dealing with some kind of workaround. I tape and mud the seams from the door opening and then move on to painting the first coat of paint on the ceiling. Usually I don't have several hours at once to work on this project, so oftentimes I end up just spending a few minutes or an hour here or there in the evening after dinner. While the second coat of ceiling paint dries, I can get started on taping out the windows. Just like in the other room, we first sand all the trim and windows and then apply a total of 4 coats of paint to it. 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of the actual white paint. At this point, it feels like the project is stalling. The individual coats of paint take a long time to apply, and there is very little observable progress in between. This time lapse is actually compressed from a 45-minute video. That's roughly how long it takes me to do 1 coat on one of the windows. But we also know that taking our time and getting the little details right will pay off in the end. But finally, it's done. And that's cause for celebration. And after Easter weekend, we should have lots of cool stuff coming between finishing the garden for the planting season, putting in our orchard, and finishing this room. See you next time.